Well, hey folks, this is Michael Heiser. I'm coming to you from my backyard today. I'm pretty excited because today I am grilling some really cool stuff. I went to the Piggly Wiggly, and for those of you who don't have a Piggly Wiggly, there's one in Ulonia, Darien, McIntosh, very used to eating them. Anyways, and a couple days ago I found some pork shoulder steaks. Now, if some of you has cooked them before, they're not that easy to cook. In fact, they dry out pretty darn quick on you. So what I had done is I had marinated them in I felt kind of Polynesian or kind of ish today. So I did some got a Hawaiian marinade, which I think is going to make it turn out awesome. But on top of that, Jan doesn't quite like, her family didn't quite like the extra zing and stuff, like the ginger and stuff like that that's inside the Hawaiian sauce. So what I did is I got just a standard pork rub, and you can find that at the Pig as well, or it sounds like a commercial for the Pig, or at your local grocery store. It just says pork rub, and would do just as fine. And now I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like. Also, I cut up some vegetables and put them in a little cool looking pan that I found is kind of so you can toss vegetables on the grill without them worried about falling through the grate itself. So I'll show you what I got going so far. Okay, starting off right off the bat, I have these right here. I have onions and red potatoes and some squash. Now, I'm growing squash currently in my garden. It's not ready yet, but I will be featuring that and some stuff coming up. Anyways, this cool little skillet thing right here is perforated, actually. Let me show you what I mean. It's perforated. There you go. There's holes in there, so it can the juices can drip down through, so you can actually get to the sorry about that. Get to the actual potatoes and stuff, and just get right down to business. I put some olive oil and some salt and pepper on that, just keep it real simple. Alright, let's get over to the important stuff. The pork shoulder. Now what I've done is I've rubbed these right here. That's the rub I'm talking about, and that's the Hawaiian marinade. And that is it. I'll show you later when I flip it over. Okay, that's it. That's actually everything that I've seen the meat before. Now I'm going to show it to you. It's all finished up. The key to it is low and slow, and a lot of that has to do with a two-zone grilling, where you put all your coals on one side and nothing on the other side. That helps you kind of control also the heat, like if you need something seared more or not so much. But the cool thing is you can kind of low and slow it, and it makes it meat really tender. And pork shoulder, the thin kind especially, when you get it cheap, it tends to burn out and be just dry and terrible. So do it low and slow, and it's guaranteed to be tender and so good. And I think this Hawaiian stuff and the pork rub that I did turned out pretty good. I mean, I've already tasted it, of course. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, what you want to see here is I'm actually going to cut into this this Hawaiian right here. I've already made one cut. I'll make another one. Just push right down into it. Of course, I'm shooting with one hand and then doing this at the same time. So no fork, folks. And you can see. Now you can see. Focus in on that. Look at that. Perfect, and it's tender. See that? It's tender. It's not. It's still juicy. So, and then the pork rub, they're the same exact way. That just get that pork rub at any grocery store. It says pork rub on it. It's have garlic and some other cool herbs in it. So that's just a simple thing that Jan and them like. And then to top it all off with this Hawaiian marinade, added some pineapples and mangoes. As you can see, there are two of them missing. Well, I love mangoes, so they didn't quite make the cut. And check out these roasted red potatoes, squash, and onions. They turned out great. This thing right here is totally awesome. Well, that's it for me, and once again, I'm glad you got to enjoy my my grilling escapades. Is that correct? I don't know how to say it. Anyways, this is what I love doing, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys out there. Who knows? You might want to try it yourself. But that Hawaiian marinade is really awesome. And if I was just trying to do it just for me, I would have probably added some lemon juice to it as well. And you can also grate on the lemon outside a little bit, a little lemon zest to it, and that really makes that pork just pop, and it's really good. Trust me. And I think I just said really 5 times. That's enough for today. Anyways, that's it for me, Michael Heiser, and I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.